The Last of Us fans turn over Part 3's lead character. As fans of The Last of Us are eagerly awaiting the release of Part 3, speculation is around who will take the lead role in the next chapter. With the previous game introducing dual protagonists, Ellie and Abby, decision remains one of the hottest topics in the community. Will the story focus on familiar faces or take an entirely new direction? The overwhelming opinion among fans in the Part 3 should focus on Ellie. Many believe her story is far from over, with some calling for the vast majority of the game to be centered on her, ensuring continuity from the first two games. While Abby's introduction in The Last of Us Part 2 sparked controversy, she still had a devoted fan base. Some speculate that she may return, but a 50-50 split between Ellie and Abby, as seen in Part 2, could be avoided in favor of a more streamlined narrative. There's a growing speculation that The Last of Us Part 3 may introduce a new lead character. Some fans are open to the idea of a fresh face joining Ellie or even taking on the protagonist role, adding a new dynamic to the story. Another fan theory suggests that Ellie might take center stage in a more adventure, possibly without a secondary protagonist. This would allow for a deeper exploration of her character, especially following the emotionally charged events of Part 2. Some fans propose a middle ground. Ellie could remain the main character, but with a new companion, perhaps someone who contrasts or complements her experiences. This idea would keep the focus on Ellie while introducing fresh perspectives to the story. Many fans are divided on whether The Last of Us Part 3 should have dual protagonists again. Some argue that the dual narrative in Part 2 added complexity, while others felt it detracted from Ellie's story. A third installment could either double down on this or shift away entirely. Ellie's emotional journey, particularly her struggles with grief, vengeance, and survival, is a key reason fans want her to return as the lead character. They believe that her inner conflict could provide the foundation for a narrative in Part 3. Some fans feel that Ellie's story deserves proper closure in Part 3, whether she continues her quest for redemption or finds peace. Players are eager to see where Naughty Dog takes her character after the events of the previous game. Abby's story left room for further exploration, but it's unclear if fans are ready to embrace her return as co-lead. While she gained sympathy from some, others remained skeptical, preferring a more Ellie-centric story. Despite fan theories, Naughty Dog has remained tight-lipped about Part 3's direction. Whether they choose to revisit the dual protagonist approach or shift focus back to a single character, the decision will undoubtedly shape the future of the franchise. Fans are eagerly awaiting more news, but until then, the debate over who will let The Last of Us Part 3 continues to divide the community. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what are your thoughts and opinions about dual protagonist story or single Ellie-centric story? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I would love to hear from you and your thoughts. Hit the like button and subscribe our channel for more information. The bell icon, bro, that's the most important thing of all time. Do click it because you guys deserve the notifications sooner. And if you missed out our previous video, which was about The Last of Us Part 3 officially trailer 2024, do check out the first looks at the gripping storyline, stunning graphics, and beloved characters that have captivated millions. Do check it out, guys. Until then, see you all in our next video. This is Capix Gaming, and goodbye.